I like guys that don't like me, and when they start liking me, I don't like them, and it's really...
Well, Future said it best.
She belongs to the streets.
Oh, Mr. Tyrone. I just gotta get freaky for you because you love the hoes.
I don't care if they don't like me. I came here to stunt. Yeah. I don't care if they don't.
What's good, everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content and of this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you click that bell so you get all notifications to my content as we get right into the video concerning Miss Rubi Rose. Y'all may have already known about this, but I wanted to give you my personal perspective on this video. Miss Rubi Rose last week, I believe, came out with a video, or there was a video that came out with her, and she was doing like a, I don't know if you call it like a mukbang. I guess that's what you call it, like a little mukbang, whatever the case is. And she basically tells this man, you know, he's interviewing her and stuff like that, and she says basically things that are very contradictory or like oxymoronic, like it don't make sense. Let's just put it that way. All right. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Act like they don't like me and don't act interested in, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have a type?
I like guys that don't like me, and when they start liking me, I don't like them, and it's really like, really sad. It's weird. But unless I really, really, really like them, then I'll still like them. But I like when guys like act like they don't like me and don't act interested in, you know what I'm saying?
You know, this kind of reminds me of something I heard Chloe Bailey say in an interview, right? Mind you, I love Chloe Bailey, but she was saying some very egregious nonsense in this one interview. And y'all may have remembered, she was talking about how like she loves a guy that likes her, but then don't like her too much, right? Or like her, but then don't like her because she still wants to like have some form of like connection with the guy, and basically like don't like me too much, but like me enough for me to like you. Anyways, stuff like that. Ridiculous, redonkulous. So Miss Rubi Rose wants a guy that doesn't like her. And if she does like him, basically she wants him to act like how Timmy Turner was to Trixie.
I'm ignoring you. I said I'm ignoring you. Stop ignoring me!
Women. Now, what I can say is that women generally, and the women that I know personally, do not act like this, okay? So, learn to take a little jokey joke. But when you have toxic women like this, you can only like you really have to like sit down and like analyze what is being said and why she has come to this conclusion. In her head, she thinks that to be neglected, to be overlooked, is a love language. Off rip. Because why wouldn't you want to have interest in a guy who has interest in you the same way? You can only come to a conclusion that whatever type of man that she has been interested in the past, maybe this goes down to the way that her father used to treat her mother. There are different sectors to this situation, but you cannot say that it is logical or functional or cute for a man to overlook you and think that's, I don't know, like that gets your coochie wet. Like that makes no type of sense whatsoever. And you have some women out here who will really give you mixed signals, right? Because you could just like never pay her any mind, right? You cool with her, but you never saw her the way that she saw you, right? And as soon as you start to feel the same way that she has been giving, you know, those signals to you, she backs off. She take 2 steps back. She acts like she didn't even like you to begin with. Or you just a really good friend. You like a brother to me. What? And that's just downright ridiculous. Women, if you like a man, let him know. But don't let him know if he ain't giving the same signals back, alright? I ain't gonna front. A lot of us fellas, we love when a woman shoots her shot. But please do not try to aim for the goal if you know god dang well you are going to hit the back burner. If you're going to hit the backboard. There are some women out here, I appreciate the confidence and I appreciate, you going out of your way to really be outgoing and courageous. But there are some women out here who just need to lower it down. You know how women give off signals, men give off signals too. And if you ain't feeling that connection, if, you shoot your shot or you let him know like directly this type of stuff you want to do to him or where you want to take it, and he lets you know off rip, like, I see interest in you too, but I got to do this and this and this, or, I'm just chilling. You might want to spend your time elsewhere. And it may not even be necessarily that he don't want a relationship with you, but he is basically living his best life. But on the real, I say all of that to tell you that, if a good woman comes around, I know for us fellas, let me just give you a heartfelt, genuine response on this part. A lot of us fellas, we feel like that even though we have a good woman here who wants to be with us, or we see like some really good potential with that woman, some of us deep down feel like we're missing out on other things that we need to experience for our character arc. Let's be real, fellas. There's some women that we know in our phone, some women we know in our rotation. We have to experience. We want to get to know, get some of the yammy whammies. And then once we're done with that, then we come back. That's fine, right? But you're on a time limit because that good woman that you have right there, she is not going to be waiting all day. I'm not telling you to rush the process, but you either have to let her go and keep doing you, and you'll eventually come across another good woman, or you might just see more potential and value in that good woman and lay aside all the rest of the stuff. It is what it is. I know you want to have your fun out there, fellas, all right? I would know. I know you want to have your fun. You want to have the women on rotate. I know you want to live your best life, all right? Like it's golden. But listen, when Miss Sunshine comes around, it's game over. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about ooh. And once he gets done living his best life, if you are still around, and if he hasn't found somebody else that he has fallen in love with, then y'all might have something. Some fellas, we can't lay aside our ego because we think we have to flex. We think we have to have it all the way together. We have to really flaunt out in order to show that we are big and bad, or we are a real man and stuff like that, right? Because of these stereotypes that we have about a man has to have a good job, a man has to have a good car, a man has to have his own house, a man has to yada, 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 yada. Things of that nature. Okay. So what fellas need to do is lay aside that ego, because that ego will have you miss out on good women. I would know. Okay. You have men out here who have let go of many good women because they feel like that the woman is too good for them. I've heard men say this, like, man, that was a really good woman. I just didn't feel like I was good enough for her. You let go of a good woman because you felt like you wasn't good enough for her? Couldn't be me. Just couldn't be me. If Coco Jones, me and Coco Jones randomly run across each other, we start hitting it off, and now she says, I want you. I'm retired from the game ASAP. I am retired from the game ASAP. I will see y'all on the other side. Coco Jones? Oh, you better believe it. It's game over. Anyways, y'all let me know how y'all personally feel about this respectfully in the comments below. Let me know how you personally feel about this conversation and topic at hand. Fellas, let me know. Let me know if I hit it on the nail. If I didn't hit it on the nail, if I left anything out. Share your personal experiences. All that good nazi wazzies. What the hell did I just say? I was trying to say butter and jam. Let me just head out. Check out the videos at the end of this video. And until next time, we out.